stories of athletes.
You won the DMC World DJ Championship at the age of 15, super young, making you the youngest to win and the first Canadian to win. So congratulations for that. I know it's been a while, but how did your early success catapult you into the DJ that you are today?
You know, kind of overnight, there was people around the world that were hearing my name, were curious to see me play. I kind of had to, you know, take all of it very seriously right away.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Jalen Green is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Cage in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Smith, also Fears out there, and it's Jokic in at the 5. And for both teams, it's Game 3 of the NBA Cup. But one of these teams is much more likely to advance than the other.
Yeah, but we've seen some crazy things in this tournament. Big momentum swing, so I don't put anything past anyone.
Down low. A nice shot by Smith.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
To the left side wing. Fires it. Here's Cage. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. And it's Longley missing. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. First quarter of play, a minute in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is... Nothing seems to get to him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Here's Cheatham. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And they really controlled that game, too. See, they had their fingerprints all over it. Just dominant showing all around. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And that one misses. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Cage. Out. Side Richardson. That one goes in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smith no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Cage. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to Green, and here's Richardson.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Doncic outside. Here's Cage. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Lakers trail by 4. Cheatham passes to Smith. Over to the left wing. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got his second basket on the night.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Cheatham passes to Smith. That ties the game. Smith's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside, Green. Kept alive. Richardson, that's good.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting at 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 4. On the wing, Green to the inside.
3 minutes remaining in the first half.
And there's Richards on the assist from Green. 12 points for him.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Green. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Smith against Doncic. The 3 is up. The shot misses. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He had 25 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On the wing, Richardson. Back to Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Lyden. Good D by Richardson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The Lakers, 46. The Warriors, 44.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. They've got Nikola Jokic. Smith out there with Fears. And it's Longley in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Warriors ball.
In a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Friday, the Houston Rockets come to town. And then on Sunday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor. And his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
To the right side. Back to Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Smith's got 14 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Buzelis from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Spencer's checked in for the Lakers. Dimon comes in for Smith. Here's Leiden, averaging around 6 a game. 2 points. That one goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Cage. That three's off the mark. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right? 3-4.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. We've got Buzelis. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Cage in at the 3 slot. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic passes to Richardson. From 7 feet away. And he gets that one. Richardson's got 21.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Down low. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
3-pointer, Buzelis. And it's Cheatham with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Wallace, the pass to Cheatham. Now here's Smith. Green covering. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, Green with a block.
Great defense there by Green. Love seeing him use that athleticism to block some shots.
Doncic with the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Smith over to help. Here's Green. Longley with a rebound. Lakers trail by 7. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Some changes for Los Angeles. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Smith. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the break. Here's Gill. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Dimon. Pass to Longley. Out left to the wing. Here's Cheatham. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They lead by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And while we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Lakers call timeout. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Longley. Puts up a 3. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
For 3, Dimon. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
The first 100 overall card is here in my team, and unlockable alongside 5 Dark Matter challenges menu, and that's where you'll begin the chase for 5 new Dark Matter player cards.
This new set of challenges breaks down players by archetype with a Dark Matter card as your completion prize for each set.
For each category, you'll unlock, use, and win with players as you ride up.
Coming up next, the Spurs take it on. Greetings, it's 2K Sports. Now the starting group for San Antonio. And for the Lakers, we've got Smith. Also Fears out there. And it's Longley in at the 3 spot. Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Here's Kemp. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Clock is at 3. Castle for 3. And Fears pulls it down. It's a one-on-one situation. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Pass to Harper. From the arc. The Spurs rebound.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Smith hits them both. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Castle. Defense is right there. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The baseline Jay. He squares up and sinks it. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
No good on the 3. Pass to Cheatham. Back to Smith. Stolen by Castle. Back come the Spurs in transition. Harper misses. Here's Longley, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Rebound, the Lakers.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Stolen by Castle.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Harper. And Fears pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 4. Smith outside. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 8 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Martin, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Kemp. Pass to Martin. Here's Page. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Smith out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Cheatham in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Kemp. Martin outside. Here's Page. Fires away from way outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Leighton's got 4 rebounds now. Wallace, the pass to Smith, and the shot goes in. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Cheatham. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Wallace outside. Now here's Smith to the middle. It's picked off. all alone on the break. Martin, the pass to Page. To the wing on the left. Back to Martin. Over Smith. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Cheatham passes to Longley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Smith, 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. .12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Page. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a...
The Lakers, 46. San Antonio, 26.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. To the paint. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Houston really lit up the floor. He dropped 27 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Martin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Smith. Over to the wing. Pass to Martin. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leighton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Is still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but